All right, well, it's a quiet start. Frost freeze concerns across parts of the tri-state. Looking at our satellite and radar, we are dry. Low pressure system to our south. This is our next rainmaker, but that's not until later in the week. But we are really concerned with what's happening with Melissa, and we have another update. But I wanted to show you our futurecast, and as you can see, by this morning, 10 o'clock, it goes up a little bit. So we'll be in the 40s, finally getting out of the 30s and below freezing in some parts of the tri-state north and west especially. And then for later on today, we'll be at around 55. That's by about 4:30. Here's a look at where we are for tomorrow morning. More 30s, more 40s, a little chilly, but not as chilly as what we're seeing right now. I mean, some areas will be flirting with that freezing degree mark. Here is a look at Melissa. Titan core, as we mentioned, a very well-defined eye. So it's a very organized storm. And as we talked about on the east side of these particular types of systems, that's where we see the most damage. We're talking about catastrophic flooding, tornadoes, storm surge, very damaging winds, especially on the east side, what we refer to as the right front quadrant. So figure that. Hispaniola, especially Haiti, we're looking at a lot of rain, short amount of time, and of course, Jamaica. Now, airports, as Justin said, has already been shut down. Folks can't really get off or onto the island at this point. So hopefully everyone has already evacuated or gotten to a safe area or higher ground. But even with higher grounds, landslides are going to be a concern. Now, we do have hurricane warnings in place, eastern Cuba, Jamaica, and of course, parts of Hispaniola, tropical storm warning in effect. That means, you know, these conditions are either happening now or will happen, especially over the course of the next 24 to 36 hours. And we'll continue to keep an eye on it. Maximum sustained winds, as we mentioned, 160 miles per hour. So this is a Cat 5, guys. It's moving west. It's slow down in forward speed since we got on the air this morning. Right now it's at 3 miles per hour. So this is expected to take a turn. We do have a ridge, and a ridge meaning that's going to help to steer things along. What's going to happen is that ridge will weaken, and it's going to allow for this powerful storm to take a turn, staying at as a Cat 5, it looks like, when it makes landfall sometime late tonight into tomorrow, and then headed for Cuba, eastern side of Cuba, and then toward the Bahamas, still as a major hurricane. Just think about the devastation that we're talking about here, staying away from the U.S., but still a major concern across the Caribbean. 8 to 16 inches along Hispaniola. Isolated spots could see 16 plus. Isolated spots, Jamaica, we're talking upwards of about 40 plus inches possible. Something that we're going to watch. Storm surge, major. We're talking catastrophic along the south coast especially. Here's a look at your 7-day. We're going to send things over to Alexa Farrell. She's got your traffic.